And good evening. Welcome to JV football at Mount Si. We apologize for the delay in getting with you tonight. We are on the opening drive. Mount Si took the opening kickoff, and they are driving down now at the 12-yard line. They've got 1st and 10 at the 12. Run up the middle, and he's stopped for a gain of maybe 1 yard. Generous spot. They'll give him about 2 yards on that one, moving him near the 10-yard line. Another give. Bounces out to the outside. Moves it forward and surges again. Looks like he's made it to about the 5-yard line. And they've moved the ball forward to just beyond the 5-yard line. I'm sorry, just inside the 10-yard line, where it is 3rd down, about 2 yards to go. Let's see if the Wolves defense can tighten up here and stop this. Give to the fullback. He surges forward. Looks like he's got plenty of room for the 1st down. They've spotted it at the 4-yard line. 1st and goal at the 4. And there's another surge up the middle. Going to be close. But at this point, they're marking it shy of the goal line. Second down. Second and about half a yard to go. And they pound it up the middle. Quarterback sneak. No signal yet. And they've signaled touchdown. Wildcats make the first score on their opening drive, taking 4.5 minutes off the clock on that opening drive. The Wildcats line up for their point after attempt. And the kick is good. Score now, Wildcats 7, Eastlake 0. And the Wolves have quite a return going on here, bringing it out to about the 40-yard line. You may not be able to see it because there's a post in the way. And as you may be able to determine from the background noise, we're positioned on the home team side tonight. And the Wolves take it up the middle, a gain of about 4 yards. It'll be second down, 6 to go at the 45-yard line. The Wolves zone 45. Decent spot there, moved it up to the 46, leaves us with about 5 yards to go. And for some reason, our online scoreboard has not shown the point after attempt, which was good. The in-stadium scoreboard does have it at 7 points for the Wildcats. We should catch up here at some point. Another give up the middle, another drive forward, good for about 4 yards. Moving it up to the 49-yard line, near midfield. Third down, 2 yards to go. And it's a quarterback keeper. He moves forward about 3 yards, good for a first down. Spotted at the Mount Si 47-yard line. High snap, he's back to throw, over to the right, beyond the reach. Apologies for the messed up clock here on scoreboard online. Let's see if we can't get a little bit better. Nope, that's not the one. Back for throw. He scrambles, finds an open man, completes down to the 30-yard line. First down. And it's out to the left side. Number 35, caught behind the line, dragged down. They'll give him forward progress, gain of about 1 yard. All right, looks like we've got the scoreboard up to date now. And he steps back to pass. And scrambling over to the right. Hot pursuit, got some pressure. He scrambles, moves forward, takes it forward for a first down, and up to about the 14-yard line. Carrying that ball like a loaf of bread, taking it home to grandma. And that spots the ball at about the 14-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Wolves. There's a give up the middle. And he's got very little room there. They hold it for no gain. 2nd down, 10 yards to go. Number 17 is our quarterback tonight. He steps back to throw, moves right, sets up the screen. Number 35, there's a flag on the play. Judging from the location, I'm going to guess that's holding against Eastlake. That's going to make for 2nd and about 21 yards. They've spotted it at the 27-yard line, so we've got 2nd and 22. Steps back to pass. And he's under pressure. And he's going to get called for intentional grounding. There's the flag. That's one that he should have just held on to and accept the sack. That'll be a loss of down and the ball at the spot of the foul. That'll put it about 3rd and 30 to 35 to go. This is, by the way, moving in the wrong direction. Got the ball spotted at the 43-yard line. Steps back to pass, lets it fly across the middle, and it's intercepted. Let's get some boys on that. Now it's stripped out, the ball's loose, and it's covered by Mount Si at the 50-yard line. Wildcats take over at midfield on a fumble, interception, fumble, and then a recovery of the fumble. We had a drive going there until a holding call, and then another intentional grounding. There's the give up the middle, good for about 2 yards. And that's the end of the first quarter. As we conclude this first quarter, we'd like to thank our new sponsor, Washington State Patrol Troopers Association. Patrolman, we do thank you for your support of Eastlake Wolves football. We also appreciate the support of Sammamish Remodel, another one of our new sponsors. Sammamish Remodel, thank you so much for your support. Ball placed now at the far 47-yard line where the Wildcats have it 2nd and 7 as we begin this second quarter. Back to pass. And the receiver had a different idea than the quarterback did. The ball went one way, the receiver cut the other. Wildcats have two receivers wide, two on each side, one backfield. Steps back to pass, and he makes it complete to the 40 and brought down at about the 37-yard line. That'll be good enough for a Wildcat first down. Wildcats step up to the line. Two backs. There's a snap. Give up the middle to the fullback. And he's lifted, moved forward to about 3 yards. They're going to call him forward motion stop at the 35. Good for a gain of about 2 yards. Fumble on the snap. And it's looks like it was recovered by Eastlake. The Wolves take the ball at the 35-yard line. Wolves offense takes the field. And we've got a flag. Delay of game against the Wolves. That'll move them back 5. And that run basically went nowhere. Ulster back to pass. Got a man open, and he misfires. Tipped by one of the defenders, number 37 for Mount Si. Ulster back to pass. There's a deep ball, and it's caught by number 20. He's got running room, and he's brought down at the 12-yard line. Beautiful pass. Caught him in stride. First down for Eastlake at about the 12. That beautiful pass brought to you by Evergreen Ford, another one of our fine sponsors of Wolves football. Single back. And there's the give to our single back, number 35. He's caught by the ankle and dropped for a loss of about 1 yard. He hadn't had his shoe tied on so tightly, he probably could have slipped his shoe and made another couple of yards. Second down, 11 yards to go. Rolling out left, pass over back right, and the ball's dropped. Number 35 unable to keep a hold of that ball. Third down, 11 yards to go. Possibility of a first down at about the 2-yard line. Back steps to the left, rolls out to the left. Under pressure, he finds some opening up high, goes on through, brought down just shy of the line to gain. That's going to be fourth down and about a yard to go, maybe 2. They've spotted it back at the 4-yard line. And the Wolves will go for it on fourth down and about a long 2. He rolls out, got a lot of pressure, sets up the screen, and pushed out of bounds shy of the line to gain. That'll be a turnover on downs at the 4-yard line. And there's a give up the middle, moves it forward about 5 yards, pushing it out near the 10-yard line. If the Wolves had been able to get that kind of movement of their front line, we would have had a first down. Wildcats lined up in an I formation. They give it to the tailback. He moves forward about 3 yards. Another give up the middle. Moving it forward for another 3-4 yards. Good for a first down. Spotting it just beyond the 15-yard line. Wildcats have it at the Wolves 15. And we've got the quarterback in the grass, brought him down for a loss of about 6 yards there, back to the 10-yard line. Great inside move for a sack, number 55. He's back to pass again, pressure, and he overthrows his intended receiver. Number 35, number 41 in coverage there. Third down and about 17 yards to go. Quarterback steps back. He's under pressure. He finds a lane, and he launches the ball downfield out of bounds. It'll be fourth down and long. Punting team comes on for the Wildcat. Punter lined up about halfway back into his own end zone. We've got number 41 back to receive it in front of the 40-yard line. It's a good punt. Let it bounce. And it takes an Eastlake bounce where it's fielded by the Wildcats at the 34-yard line. Eastlake's got a short field on this one. Let's see if they can make something out of this. And the Wolves get the ball with a short field, but proceed to move a little bit early. Ball now moved back 5 yards. First and 15. I snap, give up the middle. He's got a little bit of running room, and he finds a crease, moves it down. He's got some running room. He's got a first down and more to about the 15-yard line. Not a bad way to respond to a first and long. And a gain of about 6 on that play. Wolves back to pass, looking for the corner of the end zone, and it's overthrown. Not able to bring it in. And the quarterback keeper looks like he's got the line, and he moves it forward into the end zone. Touchdown, Eastlake. And unfortunately, we're having trouble with our scoreboard monitoring here. We'll get that fixed up for you at halftime. Score is now Wolves 6, Wildcats 7, and Eastlake lines up for their point after attempt. And a stop called. We don't know why. And the kick is good. Score is now all tied with 2 minutes, 10 seconds left in the first half. Wolves kick off. It goes behind the coverage. They pick the ball up at the 10, and he's got some room to run. That trick worked out well for them. Pushed out of bounds right about midfield. All of our coverage overran the runner. Nobody forgot to seal the outside. Sorry, no one remembered to seal the outside. To give up the middle, his tailback following his fullback. And they push the pile forward for about a 9-yard gain. Ball spotted right at the Wolves' 40-yard line with 1:39 remaining in the half. See if the Wolves can hold off for a couple of minutes here. There's another give up the middle. Moves it forward. Good for a first down to about the 35-yard line. And the clock is paused as the chains move. Clock should roll again now. Another give up the middle. He breaks loose. Forward for another first down. Down inside the 20-yard line to about the 18. Minute left to play. The Wolves will find themselves in a hole if they can't come up with a stop here. And they do. They plug that hole up. An attempted run up the middle. Stopped immediately by number 68, number 55. Second down, 10 yards to go with 37 seconds remaining. Wildcats in the eye. Drops back to pass. He's got pressure. He's going a little dance there. And he's dropped for a loss of about 6 yards. And the Wildcats call timeout. With 16 seconds remaining in the first half, Wildcats sitting now at the 25-yard line. Third down and 15 to go. They've had a fair amount of success with their running game here this evening. It'll be interesting to see whether they come out trying to throw or if they go ahead and move back to their run. And he's back to pass. He's under pressure, but he's got a man open in the end zone, and it's a touchdown. Coverage for the Wolves tripped up at about the goal line. Wildcats attempt the point after. Kick is good. So with 11 seconds left in the half, Eastlake is down by one score. And the Wolves prepare to receive kickoff here after the Wildcats score. And there should have been a flag on that kick. Wildcats had someone beyond the line before the ball was kicked. But there were no line judges back here to watch that. Five seconds left to play in the first half. And the referees signal some reason to stop play for a moment. And Eastlake's called a timeout. We've got a few to spare, so we may as well use them. Wolves back out after that brief timeout. Again, 5 seconds left on the clock in the first half. Wolves down by a score of 7-14. Back to pass. They've got a guy open. And he connects and tosses it lateral to the wrong guy. Both of them brought down. That's the end of the first half. And at the end of one half, we've got a score: Mount Si 14, Eastlake 7. And as we go to the half, we'd like to thank our other sponsors, G2 Sports and Physical Therapy. We appreciate your support of Wolves football. We'd also like to extend our appreciation to Kinson and Kinson Homes, another one of our proud sponsors of Eastlake Wolves football. We'll be back with you here in about 10 minutes at the end of the half. And with 1 minute remaining in halftime, we're going to thank a couple more of our sponsors. Thank you to Orthodontics on the Plateau. And also to the Pine Lake Ale House. Eastlake will receive the kickoff for this second half. And the kick received at about the 5-yard line. He's got some room to run there. Finds a running lane up to about the 23-yard line. And we've got an injured player. And our number 80 for the Wolves is back up on his feet, finding his way off the field. There's the give up the middle. Finds a little bit of room over to the left. Progress stopped after about a 2-yard gain. A favorable spot there gives us second down, 7 to go. High snap, give up the middle. He's got a running lane. Moves forward, should be close to the line to gain. And they're marking it as a first down for the Wolves. First and 10 at their own 24-yard line. Back to pass. Pressure. He finds a receiver. It was driven out of bounds almost immediately. Looks like it'll be a gain of maybe 1 yard. Eastlake gives up the middle. There's a run forward for about 5 yards. Spotted at the 41-yard line. Third down and about 3 yards to go there. There's the give up the middle. He moves forward. He's got a first down. Going to spot it at the 46-yard line. Good for a Wolves first down. There's a snap. He's back to throw. He's got a man open. Reception at about the 49-yard line. Driven back from there, but they'll give him progress where he caught the ball. That'll be a gain of about 3 yards. And there was a flag on that play. Looks like there's holding in the backfield. They're going to mark off 10 yards from there. That moves us back to the 30-yard line. That'll be first down and about 26 yards to go. And it's a quarterback keeper. He's got some room. He's got a lot of room, and it looks like he could go all the way. Touchdown, Wolves. And a great run by our quarterback. About a 65-yard run on that. And a little early movement by the Wildcats. Encroachment for offsides by the Wildcats. And the Wolves will decide they'll try for 2 on that one. If they're going to give them half that distance, we may as well try for 2 points here instead. Wolves will attempt this starting from the 2-yard line. And there's the give up the middle. And he's stopped shy of the goal line. That extra point attempt is no good. So the Wolves, rather than taking a 1-point lead, settle for a 1-point deficit, 13-14. .653 left to play in the third quarter. Wolves able to take the opening kickoff of the half in for a score. And the ball takes a bounce at about the 18. And he's met at the 23. The 27 dropped at about the 30-yard line there. There's a give over to the side. And Jack Porter brings him down hard there. That one took the wind out of our runner for the Wildcats. Pass over to the sideline to about the 40-yard line, brought in by number 81 for the Wildcats. And we've got something wrong with our scoreboard controller again here. Data feed not looking like it's giving us the right information here. We'll see what we can do to get that corrected. And the run forward, good for a first down. Another give. And stopped for a loss. That'll be a loss of about 2 yards. And they're back to pass and thrown beyond the reach of the receiver. And they're brought nearly a loss. Oh, he gets it off, but loss of down there. It was in the grass, but we weren't able to carry it forward there. And they're back to pass. He's got some room, looking to run, and he's brought down way before he's got an opportunity to get a first down. That's going to leave them. Oh, well, there's a flag on the play. May have been a little bit of holding there. If that's against the Wildcats, it'll be interesting to see. It is holding against Eastlake. A little bit of uncertainty on how to walk off this penalty. And it's 10 yards from the spot of that foul. And they'll replay third down now with only 9 yards to go. 8. Third down, 8 yards to go, sitting near midfield. There's back to pass again. And intercepted by number 34. And let's take a quick look at that. He's looking, throws the ball, and number 34 just undercuts that, brings it back to about the 40-yard line. Nice job, Hudson Cass. Wolves take the ball now at the 39-yard line. Putting most of the Mount Si line right behind the post. And we're back to throw. And he takes off forward, finds himself a running lane, moves it forward for about 8 yards. And our quarterback is injured, shaken up a bit on that tackle. And he's back up on his feet. We'll have to bring in another quarterback for this next snap. And with that, we see number 32 in as quarterback. Oh, number 35 takes a direct snap on the Wildcat. He's got some room to run. Gain of at least enough to pick up that first down. They're going to spot him just beyond midfield. Good for a first down at the Wildcat 47-yard line. Another Wildcat. He's got room to run. Meets some opposition at about the 40-yard line, and that's where they'll spot the ball. And he's met with some resistance, but he breaks it away. Breaks that tackle, finds some running room. Number 35 moves it forward for a first down. Down inside the 30-yard line now. But there's a flag on the play. Holding against Eastlake. Been a problem for the Wolves all year long. That's going to move things back significantly. That brings it back to the 42-yard line back in Eastlake's own territory. Got about 21 yards to go for the first down. There's a give to number 32. He's got some running room. He's going to make up most of that penalty. They'll spot him beyond midfield. Call forward progress at the 49-yard line. Third down and about 12 yards to go. There's a give to number 32. Finds a little bit of a running lane, moves it forward about 2 yards. Fourth and 10 at the 47-yard line. Punting unit comes in. So after finding first down room without our quarterback, holding penalty puts the Wolves back beyond where they could recover. And the kick is away. Fielded at the 15 and brought down at the 25. And that's the end of the third quarter. And while the third quarter has come to a close, it's uncertain where the ball is going to be. The referees had not spotted the ball at the end of the quarter, but it looks like they're shuttling it down to the other end, where the Wildcats will have it at their own. Looks like about the inside the 10-yard line. Must have been some kind of a penalty on their return, because that's certainly not where they had fielded it or returned it to. Placed at the 9-yard line. There's the give up the middle, following his fullback, pushes it forward near the line to gain. Looks like it will be spotted forward for a first down. Moved it up to the 20-yard line, a gain of 11 on that. Another give up the middle. This time he's met with a little bit of resistance, but still surges forward for about 5 yards. Second down, 5 yards to go with the ball sitting just beyond the 25. Another give up the middle. He's got some running room. Stopped just beyond the 30. That'll be good for a first down. Spotting the ball near the 32-yard line. That middle has been pretty favorable for the Wildcats all night. There's a give out to the right side, where we've got a couple of flags flying. I think every one of the referees tossed his flag on that one. Personal foul face mask against Eastlake. That will definitely give the Wildcats another first down. 15-yard penalty brings the ball to the 50-yard line. Redistribution of hankies out there to get all of those little yellow flags back to the referees. And there's a give, and he's caught in the backfield by number 32. Ben Carollo on the tackle there. Nice move, Ben. Second down, 10 yards to go. And there's a pitch to number 81. He finds an edge, gets forward about 5 yards. The ball's out. Eastlake says they've got it. And the referees agree. It will be first and down for Eastlake. First and 10 after that fumble recovery at about the 47-yard line. And there's the keeper by number 35. He's got a seam. Finds his way up beyond midfield to about the 47-yard line. Second down, 4 yards to go. Still absent a quarterback here. 35 and 40 in the backfield. 35 takes a snap, give to number 42, 43. And he moves it forward. Looks like that should be good for a first down. And it is. That's number 43 on the run. And we've got a flag on the play. And our number 35 has been sent off the field. 32 comes in. 32 and 43 in the backfield. There's a give to 43. He's got pressure in the backfield, and he's dropped for a loss of about 6 yards. And Eastlake met again in the backfield for a very short gain. They're down 15 yards left to go. Eastlake back to throw. There's the give. And he's got him in, and it's 50-50 ball. Could not come up with it. That'll make it 4th down and about 15 yards to go for the Wolves. The punting team likely to come in here. Number 59 back to punt. And the kick away. Taking a bounce. And it stopped at about the 16-yard line. A give over to the right side. Push forward for a gain of about 2 yards. Referee's marking it a little shorter than that. And there is a flag on the play. And they're moved back 5 yards on that one. First down, 15 to go at the 11-yard line. Wildcats line up with a single back. Wild snap. And a lot of pressure brought down at the 5-yard line. Jack Porter and couldn't see who else that was there. Number 57 also in on that sack. Brings up 2nd down and about 20 yards. And it looks like Eastlake's called a timeout. Back to throw. Gets the ball away. It's caught, but it's caught. He moves it forward to about the 15-yard line. That'll be a gain of about 7 yards, maybe closer to 10. It's 3rd and 11, sitting right at the 15-yard line. Eastlake called another timeout. Trying to preserve a little bit of time here after they hopefully will have to kick it. But Eastlake's going to need to hold them for one more down here to force a kick. Let's see what the Wolves can do. There's the give, and he's caught in the backfield, brought down for a loss. Number 76, Jack Porter on the drop one more time. Jack just in there immediately, sniffs that one out, drops him for another 5-yard loss. 4th down, and about looks like it's about 15 yards to go. And Eastlake takes their final timeout. And we'll have number 41 back to receive the punt. Wildcats have the punter halfway in their own zone. Not the first time tonight. He gets the kick away. And we're going to let it bounce. And it takes a favorable bounce. Stopped at a 42, 43-yard line. Eastlake takes possession at the 42. There's 3.5 minutes left in this final quarter. Eastlake with the short field, but also lacking our quarterback. So this is likely to be a ground game for this series. If they can avoid holding, they may be able to move it forward and get in position for a score. There's the give to number 35. He finds a running lane, moves it forward about 7 yards. 2nd and 3. And we've got whistles. An equipment issue. Once again, number 35 being sent off the field with an equipment failure. And the clock starts winding. 35 takes a snap. It's given to 43. He moves it forward. Good for a first down. Inside the 30-yard line to about the 27. Eastlake in a hurry up. High snap. And the quarterback keeps it. He moves it forward a couple of yards. Second down at the 25-yard line. There's Hike. And a throw. He's got a man open, but he overthrows him in the end zone. Third down, 8 yards to go. Would have been the go-ahead score, but it was about 2 yards beyond the reach of our receiver. Ball intended for number 41. And there's a run up the side. He's got enough for a first down, and he may have found his way out of bounds. Chains are moving. That'll stop the clock at least momentarily with 2:16 left in the game. Eastlake at the 15-yard line. And the Wolves are on the move. Number 35 gets the give. He finds an edge and works his way out of bounds at the 10-yard line. Second down, 4 yards to go at the 9. Favorable spot. We're sitting at the 8. Got a chance for a first down at the 5, and we've got 2 minutes left to play. And number 32 takes the snap, moves it forward, and does not quite make it back to the original line of scrimmage there. And we've got a flag for some reason. No indication why we've stopped play, but my guess would be that the Wildcats have called a timeout, given that Eastlake doesn't have any remaining. So we're sitting at third down, about 4 yards to go. Eastlake sitting at the 9-yard line, definitely within range of our kicker. So I hope that they'll decide to center the ball up here on this run, make it a little easier kick for our kicker if they can't get it all the way in. We've got 32 and 35 in the backfield. And there's a throw outside the arms of number 20. Fourth down, 4 to go. The kicking team comes on. Kicking team is lining up as though they're going to get the ball in midfield or in the center of the field. And the referees have been kind enough to center it up for us. And some early movement by the Wildcats. Draw a flag. That may be enough for a first down. And that is an offsides on the Wildcats. Moving it forward. And that'll be a first down for the Wolves. First and goal at the 5-yard line. Kicking team leaves the field, and the Wolves bring on the offense. Minute 41 left to play. .35 and 32 in the backfield. 32 keeper, and he's met by the entire Wildcat litter. Brought down for a loss of about 2 yards. Wildcats call a timeout. Second and goal at the 7. Wolves are back on the field. There's the snap, give to number 35. He takes it up the middle. He's met head on by one of the Wildcats and dropped for no gain. Wildcats call another timeout. Eastlake once again in near scoring position at the 6-yard line, near the 5. Second down, a minute 27 left to play. 2 backs. Eastlake takes it, finds some running room, but stopped at the 5. Now the kicking team comes in once again, this time with the ball a little bit closer. Fourth down at the 5. Eastlake moves into position. And the kick is good. Eastlake now up by a score of 16-14 with 49 seconds left to play. Neither team has a timeout remaining. With 49 seconds remaining, the Wolves prepare to kick off what is likely to be the final kickoff of this game tonight. Number 59, who just kicked the go-ahead field goal, prepares to kick off. And there's the kick. Fielded at the 10. And brought down at about the 37-yard line. Quite a run back there. .41 seconds remaining. Ball spotted at the 38-yard line. The Wildcat 38. They're back to throw. Got a man open. And he's tripped up just beyond midfield. First down. Clock stops while the chains move. Unclear why the clock is not running now. Wildcats were given quite a gift on that. They did not start the clock running. There she goes, looking for number 81 deep. Turn around, and the ball drops to the ground. Third down, 10 yards to go. Sitting at the Eastlake 49-yard line. .25 seconds remaining. Back to throw. And that is complete, but shy of a first down. They were able to get out of bounds to stop the clock, but they're about a yard shy of the line to gain. 4th and 1, 22 seconds to go. There's the give up the middle. He's got first down yardage. That's good for a first down. And they rush up to clock the ball. Second down with 15 seconds remaining. 15 seconds remaining, and the Wildcats have the ball at the Eastlake 32-yard line. Second down, 10 yards to go. And they're back to throw the ball, looking to the left. He's got a man, overthrows him. And there's 10 seconds remaining. Ten seconds remaining. Back to throw. He's got a man, but he overthrows him. A lot of whistles blown there. No laundry on the field. It's unclear what the stoppage is about. There is holding against the Wolves. No home cooking going on here at all. And the referees found a way to give a little bit more life to the Wildcats. With 5 seconds remaining, they've given them a first down. First and 10 at the Eastlake 22-yard line. And we're hearing chants of, "Let's go, Brandon." And the Wildcats will attempt a field goal with 5 seconds remaining. Spots down, and it's blocked! The kick is blocked. And that's the end of the game. Time expires on that blocked kick. And Eastlake has a man down on the field. It may have been the one that got in to block the kick. And with that, we thank you for joining us this evening. Hope that you'll join us again on Wednesday evening as the Eastlake Wolves freshman team takes on Mount Si at home. Look forward to seeing you then. Thank you so much for joining us. Have a good night.